Hey survivors, DayZ Beta is finally out on Steam. It's available on stable branch, so I'd like to invite all of you to try it out, especially if you haven't played it in a while. The purpose of this video is to talk about what to expect from DayZ Beta, what's going to happen after, and we're also going to talk a bit about modding. So what to expect from DayZ Beta? First and foremost, it's a delivery of core features that are driving the experience of what DayZ is.
A hardcore, unforgiving experience of vanilla DayZ, which is based on authentic survivalism, emergent gameplay, and wide possibilities of player interactions, with freedom of choice and consequences. All this leading to your very own stories, which DayZ is known for. This experience stands on the set of key features, like character representation with a lot of the attributes you need to take care of, or comeback of vehicles, even introduction of a long-awaited feature, which is base building, and I shouldn't forget to mention completely new range and close combat, and also improved infected as well.
DayZ Beta is also a technological milestone for our platform, an engine called Enfusion. It's been in development for years, and it was a necessary step to deliver the vision of DayZ. So what's happening after DayZ Beta? We're going to fix things. The devil is in the details, and the sandbox games only come together at the end of the development. That's why feedback is essential.
We are going to focus on bug fixing, making the game stable, and especially gameplay smooth. And that's the part where we are looking forward for your feedback. We would like to know how you like the mechanics, how the gameplay feels for you, and that's crucial because we need to balance the game, obviously. And we are balancing the game and tweaking for different play styles. There needs to be there shouldn't be any play style like prominent or overpowered. It's easy to lose everything in DayZ, and we would like you to value your character, and that's why we also need to balance risk versus reward ratio.
Apart from that, we also have a couple milestones ahead of us, like getting the game ready for modding. So very basic DayZ modding has already been explored with the release of the server files. However, there is more to come.
Scale of modding in DayZ is ranging from simple modifications to central economy setup, such as increasing number of barrels on your server through adding new custom game modes, adding new items and associated crafting actions, adding new vehicles and weapons, and finally adding new maps and associated features for that. We plan to make the tools that we use internally on daily basis available to you. Our intention is to release the complete toolset gradually following the beta release. At the moment, we plan to have modding as PC exclusive feature, utilizing Steam Workshop the same way as Arma 3 does. Even now, when the full modding toolset is not available yet, we've seen many of you experiment and create, and so we are excited what you will be able to do in future.
Balancing is crucial for vanilla DayZ, but there is other side to the game, and that's the platform, which is open for modding. And I encourage every one of you to go and try it out, maybe tweaking of central economy or adding some new asset, or even making a total conversion mod.
That's all from us now. So if you have fond memories of DayZ, call your friends and get lost in Chernarus again.
Welcome to Chernarus, survivor. With beautiful valleys and breathtaking views, this was once a popular tourist destination. Now, it's a post-apocalyptic wasteland struck by an unknown epidemic. You are one of the few immune to the virus, but that's where your luck runs out. Washed up along the shore, you must face the harsh and unforgiving open world you now find yourself in, with only one goal: survive as long as possible by any means necessary. With up to 60 other players on the same server, it's only a matter of time before you run into a bandit. Or two. In DayZ, when you die, you die. Permadeath ensures that when you kick the bucket, you lose everything and respawn back along the coast. A bullet to the head isn't the only danger in DayZ, as the game has a complex set of survival mechanics. Ignore your hunger or thirst long enough, and you'll be on your way to an early grave. But take note, consume something of questionable sterility, and you may fall sick. Chernarus is big, but finding your way doesn't have to be a shot in the dark. Use maps, signs, tourist trails, compasses, and even the stars to navigate your way around 230 square kilometers of vast and varied landscapes. The rule is, if you can find a town, you can find the loot. Built-up areas will have more to scavenge, but they will also have more infected. Stay quiet, stay hidden, stay clear. If you have no choice but to fight, melee combat can offer protection, but you don't need to rely on your fists, as any item can be used as an improvised weapon, some more effective than others. If you start bleeding, you will eventually die. So wrap it up. The dynamic weather of DayZ can take a turn for the worse at any moment, so sometimes it's best to stay put and prepare for your travels until the bad weather passes. With the fall of civilization, there is no more light pollution, and nights in Chernarus get dark. Use various light sources to keep properly oriented, or to strategically mark locations. When interacting with other players, DayZ's in-game voice chat and gestures system lets you easily communicate your friendly intentions. And in DayZ, communication goes a long way. Guns and ammo are rare, and DayZ's authentic mechanics mean you'll have to load your weapons manually, one bullet at a time. Be sure to keep your weapons in good condition. Damaged guns might jam, which can be the difference between life and death. Not all wildlife will try to kill you, however. With various animals roaming the countryside, you can happily live off the land, provided you know how to hunt and cook. Sometimes it's not possible to avoid populated areas. Chernarus is home to numerous hotspots where you can find the best loot, but be warned, you're more likely to come across hostiles in these parts, so prepare for a gunfight. Of course, what's the point of surviving if you have nothing to live for? Once you've mastered scavenging and survival, DayZ opens up and provides a much richer experience full of emotions. Be a lone wolf, team up with friends, learn the lay of the land, fix a car, build a base for your community, raid the bases of others, host your own radio show, negotiate, set up an ambush, take captives, restrain and force-feed people, protect fresh spawns, hunt down bandits, or just enjoy the many other types of emergent gameplay DayZ offers. Be a hero, a villain, or anything in between. The choice is yours. This is DayZ. This is your story.
Gamesplay.org